I'm Jennifer, and I am planning on getting into the nutrition industry because it's something I'm super passionate about, and somebody encouraged me to go ahead and get started on the internet because the internet's, you know, a free platform. And this is something I'm going to be making that we use in my house, and it makes us feel really, really healthy, really good, and very clean, I guess. And it's super easy. I found it on the internet, this recipe, and it's called Switchel. So it's a drink that is lovely. You infuse fruit and lemon and ginger, and I'll go over the recipe, but it's all things that are very, very good for you for one reason or the other. There's no added sugar in it, really, but it's palatable enough to enjoy drinking. So I am a big believer in kombucha. I love kombucha, but I've never made my own kombucha because it's time-consuming and I just haven't had the time yet. So this is my lazy man's kombucha, pretty much. So I'm just going to go over the recipe. As I said, this is it. It is lovely. And I'm just going to go over the recipe real fast. So right here I have the juice of 1 lemon. And this makes about 4 cups. So it'll fill up this mason jar. Now you can double the recipe or cut it in half, whatever you want. But we're going to start out with this 1 lemon juice inside of here. And then you take about 1 inch of fresh ginger and you put it in your jar. This is super easy because you just add everything into the jar and then you stir it, pretty much. So we have the lemon, the ginger. I add about 4 ounces of apple cider vinegar, and you use the apple cider vinegar that has the mother in it. That's what you want. That's what we use. I like mine really, really strong with this, so I use 4 ounces. The original recipe I found only called for like 2 ounces, but I double it because I like my drinks really, really strong. But if you don't like that, I understand. Now, like I said before, you can infuse any like fruit you want. Generally, I use strawberries, but raspberries were on sale this week, so I grabbed those, and they're delicious. So you can add as much or as little as this as you want. The recipe calls for half a cup of whatever fruit you want. So usually, like I said, I do strawberries. This week I'm doing raspberries. And actually I think after this I'm going to be doing a mango infused one and possibly a lime cucumber. So you can really experiment with that as well. So we have all of that in here. You can just give it a quick stir so everything's, you know, getting coated and things like that. And then after that, you will add as much or as little honey as you want. We generally add about 1/3 a cup, but like I said, honey is one of those things that I just kind of eyeball because, you know, less is not more when it comes to honey, in my opinion. Then again, you just want to give it a good stir. And then you just add filtered water. And you leave it in the fridge for, you know, until you want to start drinking it. And then you filter out the fruit. Usually, actually, the recipe was like, it's like 2 cups. Okay. With all the fruit and everything, you use 2 cups of filtered water. So actually, I'll just go ahead and start making my other one now. But then you just stir it up so the honey gets dissolved, everything gets dissolved in it. And kind of have to figure it out there. You just throw the lid on it. And honestly, it's ready to drink right now. Like you could drink it right now. If you want the fruit really infused into it, leave it overnight in the fridge. You just leave it in the fridge. And then all of the fruit, it'll start to turn this really fun Kool-Aid color. And then, like I said, I leave the fruit and ginger and everything in it for as long as it's in the fridge. So, like, the liquid keeps going down, but the fruit's still there, so it gets stronger and stronger and stronger until the very end. And then I just throw the fruit away. Or if you want, you're super thrifty, you could throw it in your smoothies if you do smoothies or things like that. Yeah, so there you have it. It is lemon raspberry ginger switchel, and it is delicious. You just leave it in your fridge, and yeah, try it out. Comment below. See, I want to know how you use apple cider vinegar, because this is something that I know is good for us. I just don't have like a lot of tried and true recipes about how to use it. So comment below about how you use apple cider vinegar, and if you try this, let me know.